Good afternoon, everyone. We're going to make a really simple, quick crock-pot dinner. I've got about 12, maybe less, potatoes that I sliced really thin. We're just going to dump those into the crock-pot. Just like that. I was trying to use them up so that they wouldn't go bad on me. I've got some leftover ham that we cooked up the other day that I want to use up before it goes bad. So we're just going to cut this up into some decent chunks. If you don't want to use the fatty pieces, don't use the fatty pieces. I'm not using them today. We're just going to put this ham in here. We got the ham on sale at the Myers. We actually picked up two for 85 cents a piece. Or a pound, I'm sorry. A pound. So I think we paid like $8 for the ham. And this is pretty much all that's left of it. We are huge ham people. We love ham. So we go through a lot of it. We also go through a lot of potatoes. Just slice this up really. It doesn't have to be perfect. Your ham can be big or small or whatever you want to use it. I'm just cutting it up into some chunks because it's all going to get mixed in through the potatoes anyway. Hope you all are doing well today. It has been a busy day today for me. Just trying to get stuff done. And then I realized that I didn't have anything planned for supper. So I had to figure out something on the fly. So I figured a crock pot meal would do perfectly. Ooh. My knife wanted to try and get away. Alright. I think we will probably boil up the rest of this for Dottie. I don't know if y'all don't know who Dottie is. Dottie is my beagle. And she gets her treats as well. She does get people food. If you've watched long enough, you know that she'll video bomb. You'll hear her clip-clopping through the house. I have hardwood floors, so there's no mistaking Dottie's little toenails on the floor. Alright, that looks good. And then we'll just boil up the rest of it for her. There we go. Alright, to your crock pot. We're going to add 2 cups of chicken stock. And 1 cup of milk. Just kind of gives it a little bit of a creaminess. to get us some pepper and seasoning of your choice. I'm going to use this Superbird seasoning. Yeah, it says it's poultry seasoning, but I love it on everything, so that's what we're going to do today. Always remember, don't over season, because you can always add more. Can't take it out. Alright, just like that. Then we're going to get us a big old spoon. We're going to give this a nice little toss. Get those taters and ham mixed up nice. Alright, here we go. I am also going to add a little bit of, there it is. Not that, not that, not that. Duh. Brain's not working. I apologize, everybody. I'm going to use about 3 tablespoons of butter. Right in the center. We're going to throw this into the crock pot base, and we're going to let it cook for 2 to 3 hours, and then I'll come back and I'll show you the next steps that I'm going to do. We'll see you in a little bit. Ta-ta for now. Alright, y'all, this has been cooking for, about 3.5 hours now. It's all kinds of bubbly. And it is smelling yummy. So, next step we're going to do is, I have a cup of mild cheddar and a cup of Kobe Jack that we are just going to dump into the crock pot. We're going to give this a mixy mix. I shredded my own cheese for this, but you can use packaged cheese if you choose to. As you can hear, it is still very liquidy, which is what we want. Kind of help melt that cheese down in there. And to that, we are going to add, I know, it's a lot of cheese. We are going to add some queso blanco. Mine's a little cold. It's been in the refrigerator. This just gives it a little added tang. A little spice, if you will. Not going to use that much. We're going to give that a mix. We're going to leave this for approximately another hour to an hour and a half. just so that those potatoes can finish cooking off, and so that that cheese can get married with that ham and those taters. So we will see you back in a little while when we're ready to serve. We'll talk at you later. Ta-ta for now. All right, everybody, we're gonna check on this. My Crockpot isn't really all that warm. I have a feeling it's on its way out. This Crockpot is like 12 to 15 years old. So, but we are gonna turn this. We're gonna get a fork. And we're gonna try these potatoes and see if they're cooked through yet. Because they should have been cooked through quite a while ago, but it seems to be taking quite a while today. Okay, they are done. Alright, so we're going to turn that off. And we're going to get us some taco cheese. There's a little extra. We are huge cheese people, so we eat a lot of cheese in this house. So I'm just going to dump this in. And yes, I know I've added a lot of cheese to this today. It's okay. Alright, there we go. We're going to put the lid back on this. We are going to let it sit for, 10 minutes or so. And then we'll be back to dish it up. We will see you in a few. Bye-bye now. Alright, everybody. This is sat. Got all nice and melty and yummy. So now we're going to dish it up. I'm using a ladle. Just because I want to get some of that juice that go with it. With all those potatoes. And that's what's for dinner in our house. What are y'all having? Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you in the next one. Ta-ta for now.